What are you... No offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy. Well, maybe you should try to cover your trail more often. An Adherent official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai. Stick with Kai. You'll find out. Well, we've worked together in the past. It was mostly him crashing blindly through the weeds after I advised him not to. I'm here to find your assassins. Maybe help you avoid being killed again in the future. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. They say I'm the best there is. Merci, Envoy. I'll make myself at home. Anyway, enough chat. I'm sure you have things to do. Anyway. Ask away. Yes, I did. The less we talk about that, the better. I see. Let's lay this out, Envoy. I can tell you've got survival training of your own. I don't need to know if you loved your daddy or not. Now, we just met, Envoy, and I'm here to do a job. Maybe we'll be best of friends someday, but this isn't that day. Best we just keep things professional. Oh gods, it's like my first week working with Kai, all over again. Well, I'm one of the very few people who spends most of their time out in the wilds and haven't gotten themselves killed yet. I know the difference between hay-bleed toxin and high-tox bloom, which is something you should be really thankful for. And you know the Ballarok and the grinning Ballarok? Probably the meanest living thing out in the wilds. Just as soon tear you apart as look at you. I am one of the few who have seen a Ballarok and lived. Mostly because I had the brains to run the Dragu out of there. We're gonna get you where you're going, Envoy. Alive and with as few Blithe-tail bites as possible. That, more or less, is all you need to know about me. Oh? Do tell. More often than you think. Someone's always trying to get a reputation by going after people who have one. Turns out those of us who have a reputation sometimes came by it honestly. No, I didn't poison that drink. Even the rankest Nimdude walking doesn't deserve that kind of death. They clearly heard about my reputation and thought I'd do something like that. Question is, why would he drink from that cup? Right. Why do they do what they do? The mystery of the baby wit in its natural habitat. If he was a real hunter, he'd have studied his target and known what I was capable of. Lucky for me, he was just a tourist in need of a good reminder. We've already talked about this. I hope this isn't going to be a problem. Right. Well, until then, let's just keep things professional. What do you need? Same one you are. What kind of blessed question is that? Oh, huh. I see. I sometimes use Lember without really thinking about it. That's what you mean, right? Lember is the language spoken in Solace, though everyone knows Adiran because it's a common tongue. You don't hear Lember much in the rest of the lands. Makes it easy to see which of us are from Solace and which aren't. I barely realize I'm doing it anymore. If you want to learn Lember, you'll have to spend time in Solace. And that's not going to happen anytime blessed soon. Fine. How about Adriga Ivuli Tola Jetule? are you calling Jatule, Nimdut? Sorry, Envoy. Just having a little fun. I'm sure you'll pick it up as we travel. It's not that blessed difficult. Right, changing the subject. What do you need? Companions? It's just Kai, isn't it? As you know, Kai and I have worked together in the past. It's a blessed miracle he never got me killed. Honestly, he's a good guy. A bit too quick to ask questions for my taste, but... Kai's good enough. Tell him I said that I'll cut a hole in your water skins. Right. What do you want to know? You probably know most of this, but here goes. Normally you look for some shelter first. Cut down a few small trees, gather moss to keep the wind out. Nothing too elaborate. With so little tree cover, you want to keep moving. The reeds near the coast make great fibers for rope, so you can lash branches together and make a decent roof. Of course, we're always moving, so we just make a quick camp and carry on. So you don't have to worry about all that. Heard an envoy from Adir showed up and got himself killed. Other than that, nothing. Honestly, I don't listen out for gossip much. I don't know what to tell you. Lovely place, as the Living Lands goes. I advise most people to stay around here if they're looking to settle. Paradise isn't the safest place in the world, but it is the safest place in the lands. Walls and guards go a long way out here. Other than that, you've got bits of forest, grasslands, some caves, cliffs, and all sorts of things to get you into trouble. This is the easiest place to survive in the Living Lands. Enjoy it while it lasts. Right. Good talk. By the way, I never met that Orlan girl before in my life.
What Orlan girl?
You remember. The one in the camp in Shadow Peaks? With the thing on her head?
Oh, yeah. Nice eyes, chipped tooth. Thinking about her again, huh?
You thought we had a past or something. But I'd never seen her before in my life.
We could see her again if you want. I think she liked you.
Well, anyway, just wanted to clear that up. Yeah, a good talk.
Some women like the brooding, mysterious types. You just gotta work on your small talk.
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature. The Adra hums beneath the moon. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you? Wilt, then grow again. What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it. Cull the sickness, clear the rot. Kill one to save the other. Still. Violets and the stars. We wish for both. Earth into rebirth, growth into life again, beauty without end. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it? Mercy like a knife, it hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now, we ponder.
boys. We've got company.
Piss off.
Well, if you're looking for Tala, he's dead. And if you're not, you can shove off. We got nothing for adherents here.
You're lucky the adherents haven't come to take away what you do have.
Not even if you stood on your head. Time was, people in Paradise used to have principles. Principles like, get what's mine and keep yourself to yourself. Then you came and memories got short about that sort of thing. But the Sparrowhawks, we remember. The same way it worked out for you. The Emperor's favourite envoy, killed as soon as he shows up. Not your finest hour. Is that so? What are you playing at?
Careful, don't give away all your tricks.
Ah, that vixen at the bathhouse put you up to this. I wondered if there might be more to her than a pretty face. Well, forget it. You can't have it. I haven't got it. Stubborn, aren't we? All right, but listen close. I'm not gonna repeat myself. The day I got it, I saw Ludwig's men sniffing round the docks. Now, they didn't cross my path, but I don't believe in coincidences. That shipment is cursed, and dealing with you numbskulls is one thing. But the Garrote? That's another. Yeah, you could. Or you could turn me in. I'm not sure I like my odds.
If the steel garrote are onto you, you're lucky we found you first.
Ah, shit. Yeah, I had a feeling it'd come to this one of these days. Better a crooked adherent than Ludwig wearing my skin. Take it. Go straight to the bathhouse. And don't let anyone follow you. If this makes it back to me, give the mistress my regards.
Watch where you're going. Wouldn't want you getting hurt now, would we?
That lighthouse has been under repair since Adherent ships began filling the harbor.
Ugh, it's a different kind of reek out here, isn't it? Take a moment, people.
Was that it? No. To my right. I was about to say, that's not the bounty, was it?
Folks, long vault.
Take the ball. Time for new armor. I knew it.
Alright. Anything else? Hello. Oh, what's up, Colin? What are these other people? Love the sounds of the people. I've murdered them all.
At least Ventre Bordato won't be coming around this week.
What's the matter? Has he done something?
He bores me to death, that's all. He knows Ambassador Heelguard, so we can't throw him out either.
You don't have to listen to him. You just have to look like you are. Amazing what some will pay for you to bat your eyelashes at them.
Please, tell me more about Audra Charters.
Exactly like that.
Any sign of my shipment? You did? And I thought I could talk my way out of anything.
Makes you appreciate why the Empire sent him here.
You're going to stop talking right now if you know what's good for you.
Careful. This shipment was smuggled for a reason.
Don't you realize walls have ears? If you knew how much was at stake here, you wouldn't have brought it up. I'm the only one left for the people of Paradise to turn to. You, an Imperial envoy, protect me. Don't make me laugh. All right. What do you stand to gain? It already has. I saw the Garrote drag my mother off when I was 17. He had a point to prove, and a lot of good midwives to blame. I owe you an apology, don't I? I've never groveled in my life. I'm not about to start. I admit, I've gotten used to men making promises they don't keep. When you told me to trust you, well, water under the bridge. Thank you, Envoy. You've done me a favor I won't forget. Come back anytime. I'll leave the light on for you.
Good on you, Envoy.
If only more of your countrymen were as reasonable.
I'll be fine, but I'll remember that offer. You know, for a friend.
Clients always want curtains. They never want to scrub the mildew.
Okay. Excuse me. So.
I can't stop worrying about the dream scourge. What if it happens to us?
Ignore that. It's just a dream.
What'll it be today, Envoy? I know you didn't come for herbal remedies. Poison? Let me take a look. Wait, I recognize that from my wares. It's oil distilled from Santa Torre, a berry native to the Living Lands. Hey, look, the Living Lands is a dangerous place. All right, take a nap in the forest and you'll wake up dead more often than not.
Not if you know better than to take a nap in the blessed A forest.
Walking through the streets of Paradise is supposed to be a safer proposition. Yet, our friend took an arrow that was coated in this stuff. And before you ask, I can't tell you who bought the poison. If word got around that I was ratting my clients out to the adherents, it'd be the end of me. I hate carrying a debt. Just don't tell anyone you learned it from me. The truth is, I never saw the customer's face. They wore a hood. A monk's cowl, I believe. But I can tell you that Santa Torre is used in religious rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies.
If you want mystic types, you want to go visit the Temple of Andra. Probably the only reason you'd want to go there.
On the other hand, Claviger Amond was cozy with plenty of mystics and oddballs. We could check out his estate for clues. Go past the Hightown Gate to the north, then follow the road eastward until you reach the statue of Andra. Look, most Paradisans don't like the adherents. We've been here for generations, and we knew how to handle our own. Adir changed that, and not for the better. Some of us have been more wronged by Adir than others. Well, wronged by the Steel Garrote. They're a minority of Paradisans, but they're willing to kill to strike back at Adir, even at an Imperial envoy. Careful where you say that. The last thing Paradis needs is Adiran panic. I hope that I've been able to assist you in some small way. Good luck in your investigation, Envoy. A poisoner from one of the temples. So much for the gods working through miracles and mysteries.
Oh. Can we get to there? Didn't work. Interesting painting.
Another glorious battle.
Looks like a piece of... This is definitely part of some bigger thing we shouldn't mess with. So let's go find the rest of it.
haven of opulence in an otherwise nice city.
Hear me, Paradise. Did we not come here to escape the Empire? Do the adherents not exemplify everything we hate?
The Clavager deserve better!
They will never take our home!
You, adherent! You herald the end of our way of life! You are a scourge upon our city! The citizens of Paradise have come to hear the truth. They need to know what will befall us if we do not deal with you. You represent everything they stand for. You will find no peace here.
Daft old woman.
A seeker of mysteries, a mysterious well. Unlock these lands unto us. Provide us with the knowledge our healers seek to heal the wounds of this new land. Its poisons and thorns are sharp and deadly. Keep those secrets you will, but grant us the keys to unlock them ourselves. We beg.
I can't tell what they're looking at.
This is where people go to buy stuff that'll just get 'em mugged everywhere else.
We should stop by Sansa's sometime. There's nothing like it, that's for sure.
Welcome, welcome! I was hoping you would drop in.
Not sure why there's a plaque for that. Skeleton with 2 heads seems pretty self-explanatory.
Wouldn't want to mix your communal meals bowl with your ashes of the dead bowl.
Don't be too excited. I could show you living versions of these if we go out to Emerald Stair.
You're back! What have you found? You're back. Hey, you have to check in with me to enter this part of the... Bum-dee-da-da-da-dee. How'd that go again?
Oh, bless my soul. The endearing envoy.
I don't like to hang around Bareth's shrines too long. Just in case.
Welcome to our shrine, envoy.
A broken throne, symbol of Wodoka the Oathbinder. She's nothing if not a bit dramatic.
Murderers!
How awful.
Not to worry, envoy. Got one of the bastards. We caught this one trying to break into the embassy. Just another day.
Here's where the rats live. Reasonable rent if you can get it.
It's the envoy.
Get him! You're not getting away.
Watch yourself.
Who's ready for more? Well, that didn't take long.
Oh, no, you don't.
Everybody all right?
Once I got drunk and lost back here looking for the chamber pots. Aiming through the best parties. I'm starting to see why Amon was going gray all of a sudden. If there's anything worth finding, it'll be in here.
Well, there you have it.
So, Clavidramen not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them access to a hideout in the cistern. None. I knew he was protective of Paradise, but I never would have dreamed he'd get in bed with organized rebels. Look, everyone who settles in the Living Lands comes from somewhere, but until recently, those settlers have been people, not nations. But when Adir built an embassy and filled it with dignitaries and troops, some started to worry that your laws and governors would follow.
Right, all of that. Don't forget why we're here. You hired me to hunt the rebels down, and now we know where they are. The cistern beneath the Temple of Andra. Good place for a hidden base. It sits just below the city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Maybe we should bring reinforcements. I bet Heelguard would be happy to spare some of his guards, if we ask nicely.
They'd only slow us down. Besides, any fighting we do in the cistern will be close quarters.
On to the Temple of Andra, then. It's east of here, just across the canal, in the plaza with the big statue.
Right. After you. Cozy.
Did you kill all those bandits, Envoy? We're still waiting to decide on a new Claviger.
I remember the family who lived there. I really thought they'd make a go of it.
Looks like they forgot to man this checkpoint. Ever. Don't make eye contact. They'll attack your peace of mind. Let's keep moving through here before one of them asks us a difficult question.
supposed to meditate or something? She didn't make any sense.
But she knew things about me. Things that... Excuse me. Are you going to see the Watcher? Oh, good. Maybe you could help us settle a disagreement. My friend and I are metaphysical philosophers, and we have hit a bit of a snag.
If you want to run, now's our chance.
Don't mind me. I'll be over by that building not caring an ounce about this.
I say Watchers are a hoax, and he says Watchers are magical, all-knowing windows into the afterlife. Ugh, I was afraid you were gonna say that.
Come on, it'll be fun. We'll go in together and learn all about your soul.
This isn't a game, but fine. Guess I'll try anything once. I'm a philosopher, after all.
Thank you for your perspective, Envoy. We'll trouble you no more.
You ever meet people who have too much free time on their hands?
Ugh, I'm...
Only the finest here. You'd agree if you saw where it came from. An Adiran? Come to see my wares? Well, don't I feel blessed?
That mustache, though.
Where are my manners? Name's Cutty. I'm a trader of lost things. They come my way, I peddle them for people like you to find. As long as there's people in the city. Yeah.
Gods, I hope she can help.
They say a strong soul can withstand this dream scourge. She'll see that mine's healthy, right? What's taking so long? Oh. Hey, wait your turn!
Watcher sees all. The Watcher knows all. Watcher can provide the answers. Your soul, envoy. Your very soul is in danger. The Watcher can see it. The Watcher knows. An envoy. A godlike. Two destinies come together. How curious.
Just checking something real quick.
You are burdened with two weights so heavy. The Watcher laments for you, godlike. Many fools who lack courage have called the Watcher such. Duh, fine. I don't actually know what I'm doing.
You gotta do better than that. Fake Watchers are like seashells out here.
Ugh, my trade's been cut off since the city closed, and I have to make ends meet. At least I'm giving people hope. Can you Adiran say the same? Get out, godlike. I have other patrons waiting for me. Do you really think the Adirans killed the Claviger?
Are you kidding? Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't do that. They know it turned the whole city against them.
But the city is already under lockdown. They could take it from the inside.
Take it. The militia would put them down in an afternoon.
Huh?
What do you want?
Claviger Aemond allowed these interlopers onto our streets. And where did it get him? Slain! Murdered! We must stand
never should have come here!
A deer and beast used my chair. Feels like they fucked up. Damn rebels. I wish they'd stop going after the adherents. Makes.
Gods, what a mess.
See that worn spot? Hunters pet the wolf's head for good luck. Please be respectful when in the presence of the queen. Humor me. You've met the Adherent Queen. Does that actually look like her?
Huh? Why assault our ancient Pargrunan ruins? You could have just walked around that wall. Someone help! The god likes a maniac!
I didn't even think about that. My bad, bro.
Everything in this city is so expensive. I wonder if those paradisans are scamming me. With so many closed shops, you'd think the Paradisans would welcome a little trade with Ad.
Fresh from the finest distilleries in Third Ball.
Lady of Lament, grant us your strength. Welcome to the Temple of Andra. Very bold of you to take the burdens of others. I hope
Took
they
all your
serve you well.
offerings. I'm your god now.
If you're looking to celebrate water, I'd suggest the bathhouse.
Those steel.
I don't mind the adherent squadrons until...
God. These militia headquarters. Stay on their good side and...
Hail. Welcome to my shop, Envoy. We keep the city safe as best we can. Happy? Have I... Yeah, I've lived here my entire life. So did my parents and their parents before them. Couldn't tell you. Been so long the family's forgotten. Don't really care, honestly. Hail.
Meh. Nice place.
Don't mind Marius. The only gardens where he comes from are full of mushrooms. Every sailor knows. A gift for Andra, and one for Helia, too. Don't forget to dust your shoes off.
Here!
I don't like how cozy the Clavager's gotten with the adherents. That High Inquisitor especially bothers me.
It's her eyes that give me the spooks. Looks like it can see into my soul.
This is where the assassins are hiding. Temple seems like an odd choice.
Welcome to the temple. Hail and well met. The Temple of Andra is open to all. Oh, you must be the Adiran envoy. How wonderful to meet a godlike in our holy sanctum. I take it you're here on official business. Killed you? Goodness me. Oh, you must be talking about those awful rebels. People say they're outlaws blending in with honest citizens, killers and cut purses of the lowest sort. But why ask me about the... Wait, you're not implying that I'm involved with that lot, are you?
Imagine me in league with political rebels. This has exhausted my patience. A temple is no place for an interrogation. What you're doing is interrupting my prayers. Now I'm afraid the temple is closed to you, Envoy. I trust you can see yourself out? Not to be rude, but Adherans only care about law and discipline, when they can impose it on others.
Well, at least she wasn't rude.
Why would anyone from Paradise trust the word of an Adheran, much less an envoy? That was you? Huh. All right. If you're willing to listen, then I'm willing to talk.
Nice work, Envoy.
Yes, I'm with the Resistance. We have a responsibility to defy your empire, to protect our way of life. For some of us, that means hiding in plain sight, passing messages between contacts, playing a role. For others, it's kill or be killed. Ask me anything you like, but be warned. You aren't ready for the answers. To be left alone. Paradise was fine without Adir. Your empire inserted itself where there was no need. You've impoverished us, turned my brothers and sisters into beggars, squatting outside our own city walls. None of them are the Emperor's plaything. You must be special, and not in a good way. Egwulf, a powerful man, but not in the way Adir understands power. When he knocks an arrow, the gods hold their breath. If you think you can reason with him, don't bother. You have nothing he wants. I have nothing more to say to you. If you're so eager to die again, the one you want is downstairs in the cistern. No doubt sharpening his blade. The door is on the wall to your left. Work for you? What an outrageous idea. Wait, did you say a full pardon? All past deeds forgiven.
Clever. Catch a little fish to bait a bigger one.
Either way, you found us. So maybe it is better to be a traitor than a corpse. This is madness. You have no reason to trust me. What choice do I have? I was wrong to underestimate you. You're as deceitful as they say. But I'll take the job.
I wasn't trying to be deceitful, just trying to keep you out of getting killed. But whatever. Okay, before I do all that, I'll do all that. I'm gonna
Paradise!
do open that wall real quick. Ah. It's down here, right? How do I get to that? Wall open. Thanks for your shit, lady. Run. That watcher's definitely not here. I'm gonna do this.
A drop, dear citizens. A drop is all it takes.
Stale air, thick darkness, and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
No, I just skipped a bath. They don't look friendly.
Ooh.
I heard something.
This one's mine. On foot, on your right.
All you have?
Watch the left. Nice shot.
These people aren't trained assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know? Watch out. Pressure plates on the floor.
If you want to prove, just say the word.
That should disable the pressure plates.
Come and get me. You're mine now.
Not bad, Marius.
Marius. I'm pretty sure I'm the one who shot them all.
What that web means. Be ready.
More Bleste spiders.
Point for you! You... Stay down! Left flank!
I think I picked it up.
What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Guts. Not this Sokka again.
What's up,
Sense a
buddy?
Marius lecture coming.
What's up? Come up here and say hello. Meow, meow. He's done. Okay. I was here. Why can't I go for that sword? Got it. That was so weird. All the loots. I don't know if this gets me anything, but I'm popping all these eggs. I'm all for real spiders. Real spiders help keep the environment clean and all that good stuff. But these aren't real spiders. These are big, nasty humans. Anyway.
Stay alert.
The local malicious lads are the best of times, which these are not.
What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh. Smart.
That key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair? You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
Before we do all that, let's double check.
Something on that corpse over there. I'll let you do the honors.
Are you fucking serious?
A freezing spell would break through that. Or an iron reflex. You got one.
Why would you waste time building a deadly trap when a simple no entry sign would...
Over there, the left.
Probably disabled the blades, for all the good it does from here.
I thought you liked the super survivalist there, Marius, getting hit by the pendulum trap.
The envoy's here! Got your back! Nice job!
Didn't think that one through, did he? You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the Blessed Point. You see a threat, you stop that threat. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have more friends.
Eyes open.
So, would you have killed that thief for taking our stuff?
Shh, Nimdut. Someone's up ahead.
Loops around.
Well done! Take it back! Arms up! Good fight.
I would have sent that thief on his way, without our Blessed supplies.
Then he would have died.
How do you know? We didn't.
I had to get from that angle.
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
Hey, it's Gray Fox.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you.
You deserve all of that. And more. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe. Envoy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir. Because it was not the ambassador's face that appeared to me in a dream, but yours. Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness. Dreams, visions, they can be confusing things. I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land. No. The gods spared you for a reason. And I have faith in the gods. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet. You tell me, godlike. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will. If you take nothing else from this, remember that the cruelty of the Steel Garrote has no end. The Deerans have bought most of the property in Paradise, pushed out many of the families. You installed yourselves at Fort Northreach to police trade and fishing with no authority. Adir now controls the import of all foreign goods, forcing Paradisans to deal with your people to get them.
That may not be the whole story, but it's part of it.
Such dealings are regulated through Adiran contracts, contracts that are both deceptive and manipulative. When Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Garrote. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at our dear.
Normally, I'd say if someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance to do it again. But I think he's actually come around to something. It's rare to see a real change of heart. And rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone a second chance. Don't squander it.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second chance. Not a huge fan of cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this guy is a threat.
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods. You mean it? You have no thirst for vengeance, no righteous desire for justice?
My eyes are dry.
Not the path I'd take. But hey, I only get to die once.
You're really letting us go? At least we agree on that much. Thank you, Envoy. If our paths are meant to cross again, let it be in peace.
Big mistake, Envoy. He killed you once. He'll do it again.
When a warrior acts with honor, we mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology. Please, accept both.
Free. The hair forgives. The tide ends on the placid shore. We learn. We twine.
You know, it's harder to keep you alive if you keep setting free all the people who want to kill you.
Relax, Marius. If he wanted the envoy dead, I doubt he'd send us away with presents. Impressive. I'm starting to see why your emperor trusts you.
Totally gonna loot this place.
Don't bother going back the way you came. Between the pillars to the right of the stairs. That's your way out. One more thing. Thanks. We were wrong about you.
Kinda don't want to blow anybody up, so gotta be careful. Break these boxes.
How do we know his envoy isn't going to stab us in the back?
Adirans are true to their word, usually to a fault.
What about the Inquisitor? You really think she'd back down?
Oh, she's gonna kill us. Never doubted. But we'll give her a chase she won't forget. What do you want? An apology? No.
Boy, your stuff is mine.
Sorry about the murder. Won't happen again.
The future feels bright for a change.
Thanks for the stuff. Audi 5000.
No, the smell won't come off after just one
Hopefully you made an ally here today, Envoy.
We'll definitely send them in. You all but guarantee that.
Unfortunately, I don't think your friends at the embassy will be happy about this.
I never really expect them to be happy about anything. I have some thoughts, Envoy. Let's have another one of our chats back in camp.
Yeah. Yep. Hello, Wayne.
With all due respect, Captain, you have no jurisdiction over the Paradise Militia.
This building is Adiran property. Your people have no business being here.
I understand that, but you can't just march up to the gate and order my soldiers around.
Then order them to get away from our property, or I'll use more than harsh language. Ah, the Emperor's envoy. I'm glad to see His Majesty is sending more Adirans to settle this untamed land. I am Alfir, a captain in the Steel Garrote under Inquisitor Ludwine. How else should one take one's rank, envoy? This sergeant of the Paradise Militia refuses to discipline his people about lingering near our headquarters. A less charitable woman might suppose that their loitering is intended to aggravate us.
Be reasonable. My militia need to pass this way to go to and from the East Gate. What are they supposed to do? Walk all the way down to the market entrance just to make you feel better?
They do more than simply walk by. They linger here, drinking and talking.
Look, none of us are professional soldiers. We're militia. We all have other jobs to get back to. Of course, we'll stop to have a drink and a laugh with our friends on our way to and from the gate. If the Steel Garrote want to look down their noses at us for our lack of discipline, that's fine. Just stop complaining that we don't take everything as seriously as you joyless lot.
See? This is what I'm talking about. Antagonism, plain and simple.
Fine. But I wish you people would be less uptight about all this.
I suppose that is resolution enough. Thank you, envoy.
Can't make everybody happy. I don't know where this watcher is. Stubbing a toe in that box. It's definitely in this bugbear. Get up there.
Why was I hoping there'd be more fanfare passing through there?
Lurking, lurking, lurk. What else is around? Dude, I can kill. So head straight.
Not sure who lived here before. Looks like something you'd see in Emerald Stair.
Keep your guard up. Seems like the type to negotiate.
Watch out!
What about grenades? Am I missing them? Can I not?
To your left!
Been seeing a lot more bandits since the Dream Scourge has driven people out of the interior.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah. Armbands.
Nice!
Oh, I'm over encumbered again. And of course I don't. Put optics. I bet these guys can't carry shit for me, huh? Can I level up too?
Nice job! It's the envoy! Watch yourselves. Everyone okay?
Guess I'll have to come back. Some lockpicks. That sucks. There's a camping spot.
Look, Marius, if you ever want to talk about anything, you know I'm here, right?
Right. Appreciate that, but I'm alright.
If you ever change your mind, the offer stands.
Okay, Amakul. I'll keep that in mind.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about Juliana. I know you're not asking my opinion, but for what it's worth, I appreciate you understanding her situation. I couldn't agree with you more. Out here, you've got to live and let live. Principles are one thing, but you can't let them get in the way of basic decency. I wish more of your countrymen took that view. You're asking me? I'm not much of a gossip. Okay, who do you want to know about? Long enough that he's got a good roster of stories about my blunders in the wilds, which he'll remind us of constantly. He's got a soft heart under that gruff exterior. He feels things more deeply than he lets on, so if he burns the stew one evening, maybe don't mention it. Give him time, and don't rush the process. Think of him like a skittish little cub. He just needs to get used to you, but he'll come around once he does. Definitely don't tell him I said that. Okay, but only if you let me turn that question around once I've answered you. I think you've been trusted with a nearly impossible task. When we first met, I thought that was because you made some powerful enemies back home. But as I've gotten to know you, I think that if anyone can stop the Dream Scourge, it's you. At the end of the day, I'm proud to fight alongside you. And there you have it. Your turn now. Oh, well, that's nice of you to say. I don't mean to be rude. That's just more praise than I've probably earned. Enough about me, right? Sure. Check your bedroll for fangworms.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And since you set them free, you get to deal with them again sometime in the future. That's interesting. Good to know you're the forgiving sort. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Anyway. I'd just tell you what I told you last time you asked me that. Nothing has changed since then. Right. Right. Good talk.
Marius, did you leave a cleaning manual in my pack?
Doesn't ring a bell, but I suggest reading it when you get a chance. It's rude not to read a book given as a gift.
Since when do you worry about being rude?
I'm just saying maybe someone gave you that for a reason. I've noticed that camp supplies don't generally clean themselves.
Weren't you telling me not to wash my clothes so much?
Well, the wilderness doesn't generally smell like boiled hardtack or peppered lithbark stew.
If this is about the time I burned your favorite pan trying to bake sweet pie in it, I'm still sorry, and I will still get you a new one. I don't know how you fit a cleaning manual in your pack anyway.
Well, you certainly wouldn't know, because I didn't give you that book.
You know, if there's something you want to say, you can always talk to me. Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered. What I find interesting is how you handled him. You really had him at a loss when you let him go. Me too, for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. Not many in your position would have let him walk away. I think the Living Lands has a way of wringing the tenderness out of those who survive it. Even though most of us come here looking for a second chance, it's rare that we offer one. Why'd you do it? That's admirable. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Egwolf isn't the only hothead in the Living Lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adira newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse. Just that they're chafing at seeing a foreign empire bring foreign troops and foreign restrictions. Same as rebels everywhere, really. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Woedica herself. Could be both. It remains to be seen whether Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig are rowing in the same direction. But I fear there's trouble on the horizon, especially if the Steel Garrote's tactics win out. Nice to know I'm in good company. Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years, but I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts. The feeling's mutual. It's nice to share a campfire again. I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night, don't you? Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can. Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here.
Alright, guys.
You should keep an eye on that scrape on your arm. You don't want it to get infected.
It barely even counts as a scrape.
That's the worst kind of flesh wounds. Lots of open skin contact. Snapflies like the peeled skin. Fog mites love the blood.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
I have some tanglewood in my pack. That should clear it right up.
Okay. If you insist.
You can thank me later. That's what I'm here for.
Okay then. Alright guys, I think that is it for tonight. I am gonna get some sleep. It was a good 6-hour stream, but I will be streaming again tomorrow. So make sure you tune in, make sure you like, share, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you missed any previous streams, head over to YouTube at fat_ninjas. It's also linked in my bio. Alright guys, have a good one. Peace out.